everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I will show you how to make this really pretty flower. To start the first part of this pattern, we're going to wrap the yarn around our finger, and I'm going to count 10 times. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. From here I will insert the hook under all of these loops and then grab the yarn and pull it through, and then just crochet that one first stitch. Okay, so from here we're going to do a bunch of single crochets inside this ring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So we've done 15 single crochets. We're going to connect to the first one right here with a slip stitch. Next, what we're going to do is yarn over, insert the hook inside the ring, grab the yarn, pull it through until we have 3 loops on the hook, and then we're going to do yarn over and pull through all 3. Same thing, yarn over, insert the hook into the ring, pull through all 3. We're going to do that all the way around. Three, 4, 5, 6. I'm just going to push them over to the side so I have more room to work with. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Once we have 20, again, we're going to do a slip stitch into the very first, And there we have this very cute ring. From here, let's pull out the yarn. Got it? And then we're going to hide this in the back. So I'm just going to use this crochet hook because everything is pretty loose and very stretchy. This yarn is acrylic yarn, super easy to work with. So I'm just going to use my crochet hook to grab this yarn and pull it through. And then once I've gone through a bunch of these, I'm just going to cut this tail end. And there. So this is the front. From here, we're going to change color. I'm going to use this really cute pink. So to begin, let's start in the very first stitch. Insert the hook. Going to grab the yarn, pull it through, and then crochet the first stitch. What I'm going to do next is first I'm going to be crocheting this tail end to my next row. So I have one stitch here. I'm going to do 3 more. So I have a total of 4 chains here. 1, 2, 3, 4. From here, we're going to do yarn over twice, insert the hook into the same exact stitch, and this is where I have to make sure that the tail end is over the hook. Grab the yarn, pull through until you have 4 loops on the hook. You're going to do yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2 more, and yarn over, through the last 2. Okay, so we have this ring forming here. For the next round, I'm going to be working over the left side of this circle. So I'm going to be crocheting around this post right here on the left. The way it's going to work is I will insert the hook, grab the yarn, pull through until I have 2 loops on the hook. Yarn over, pull through, only 1 loop, and I still have 2 loops on the hook. Same thing again, yarn inside the ring, pull through, yarn over, pull through 1 loop. Now I have 3 on my hook. Same thing again. Only pull through 1 loop until I have 9 of these on my hook. So right now I have 8 loops on the hook. The very last one, we're going to go back into the purple, pull 1 last loop, and yarn over, pull through all 9 loops. From here, let's do a single chain and then continue working into the next stitch right here. So remember, yarn over twice, insert the hook into this next stitch, grab the yarn, pull through. Now we have 4 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2 more, and yarn over, pull the last 2. Same thing as before, we're going to work around this post, insert the hook into this empty space, grab the yarn, pull it through, yarn over, pull through this 1 loop, and now we have 2. Again, insert the hook into the same empty space, grab one loop and yarn over, pull through that one loop. Now I have 3. Again, grab the yarn, pull through, and yarn over, pull through one loop. 4. Keep going until you have 8. Okay, now we have 8 loops on the hook. For the very last one, we're going to pull one more, but instead of going around the post, this time we're going to go into the purple round. And then yarn over, pull through all. Uh-oh. Go back. So in order to avoid that from happening, once you do a yarn over, make sure, first of all, make sure that these loops are not very tight. But once you do yarn over, make sure you point your hook down. So when you pull through, it comes out on the other side without any issues. Okay, yarn over, pull through this one, and then we continue by doing yarn over twice. And then we're gonna work inside this next stitch. Pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2 more, and yarn over, pull through the last 2. Just like before, we're gonna work around this post. Insert the hook, grab the yarn, pull through, yarn over, pull through this one loop. Now we have 2. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then for the 9th we insert the hook into the purple, grab the yarn, pull through, yarn over, pull through all of the loops. Okay, 1 chain, yarn over twice, insert the hook into the next stitch, grab the yarn, pull through. We have 4 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2, and then yarn over, pull through 2 more, and yarn over, pull through the last. And we repeat the same process. Okay, so this is where we are right now. Let's keep going all the way around, and then I will speed up this part of the video and I'll meet you when we get to the other side. Alright, so we've arrived here at the end. The last thing we would like to do is slip stitch to connect to the very first. And we are done. Let's pull this yarn, cut it. And the last thing we can do is just hide this tail end, which is very easy to do with a crochet hook because this acrylic yarn is actually pretty flexible. So just insert the hook and pull the yarn through a couple of stitches. We've already crocheted it in here, so it's not a, you don't have to do a lot on this side. And then one more left over here. Let's go into this direction. Let's insert. You can also use a crochet needle. I'm just gonna use this crochet hook. Alright. Gonna cut this one through as well. And that is what it looks like in the back, and this is what it looks like in the front. You can also puff it up a little bit. But it's so cute. I'm really happy with this flower. If you do it in red and white, it will become a very, very beautiful Martenitsa, and you can hang it on a keychain, or you can wear it as part of your clothing. But I really like it. You can also attach a string and place it and wear it as a necklace. But yeah, I'm so glad that you joined me for this video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Have a great day, everyone.